Here's a look at what we have on this week's show.
VA executives aim to eliminate benefit claims older than 1 year by 2015.
A young woman from Indianapolis is the 2013 top youth volunteer at VA.
And a Northern Virginia firm had the winning smartphone app to help in the fight against homelessness.
We got those stories and more coming up on VA News.
Hello, I'm Basil White with the Office of Policy and Planning.
And I'm Samantha Rijo with the Veterans Benefits Administration. Thank you for tuning in today. Secretary Shinseki recently announced VA will expedite claims decisions for veterans who have waited a year or more. The initiative is part of an aggressive plan to eliminate the backlog in 2015. Claims raters have already begun making provisional decisions on the oldest claims in the inventory, thus allowing veterans to begin collecting compensation benefits more quickly. We talked with VBA Deputy Undersecretary for Field Operations, Diana Rubens, about the impacts the initiative is expected to have on the claims backlog.
We're already teeing up, if you will, the over 1 year claims, with the target being to complete those by the end of September this year, ensuring that as we have new claims coming in the door into the electronic environment, we're also taking advantage of getting those underway at the same time, so that as we move through this period of completing the oldest claims, no claim over 1 year in our inventory after the end of September, continuing to make great progress on those new claims coming in the door, electronic or otherwise. We are making great progress, and I'm excited to see it.
The 2013 recipient of the James H. Park Scholarship for Youth Volunteers is Crystal Sherrill. She works at the Richard L. Raudebush VA Medical Center in Indianapolis. Here's a look at Ms. Sherrill from the current edition of the American Veteran.
It's bingo night at the VA domiciliary in Indianapolis, Indiana. Several local veterans have gathered here to celebrate with friends and have a good time. As well, most have come to celebrate their friendship with an activity leader, an 18-year-old college freshman, Crystal Sherrill.
I would have never in a million years thought that something so little could have such a big impact, but it really has on them.
She's Crystal. It's just more or less kind of like she's part of the family, you know. I mean, veterans have camaraderie, and I think she fits right in there with us.
For every hour that she actually did at the VA, she was probably given 10 hours in the community. And the more I got to meet Crystal and hang out with her and see what she was doing, the more I learned the impact that she was having on the community and bringing the community to the VA and serving the patients at the domiciliary.
I was pretty much in a shell because, you know, I gave up. To see her smiling, always joyful, it kind of brought more, kind of opened me up a little bit more.
While in school, Crystal earns a number of academic and athletic honors. When she's out of the classroom, she devotes much of her time to volunteering for veterans' causes. It is a passion she continues to fuel through her time and service, a passion that has earned her the James H. Park Scholarship Award for Youth Volunteerism, presented annually by the James H. Park Memorial Fund.
I think if you find something that you're truly passionate about and something that's really close to your heart, then even as one person, you can make a big difference. So I started for my Girl Scout Gold Award project. I made lap blankets and delivered them to patients, not only just their legs and their body temperature, but warm their hearts as well.
One of the things that impresses me the most about Crystal is she has set a new standard here at the VA for volunteer youth. And a lot of the youth that we have in our program are now looking up to her and trying to figure out ways where they can then stretch their own boundaries.
Her cause continued to grow. Crystal eventually branded her efforts VETS, which stands for Veterans Have Earned Our Thanks and Support. Whether she was working with those in nursing homes, school groups on field trips, or others, Crystal always served as a general of her own passionate army of volunteers, making handcrafted items for veterans and putting together care packages and holiday items for active troops overseas.
You know, when you're overseas, the one thing is a constant on your mind is home. So when you receive packages, especially during the holidays, and Crystal did the Christmas trees, it means so much to us over there. It's just a reminder that we're not forgotten.
Others have also honored Crystal for her volunteer efforts. She was a guest at the White House in the spring of 2012 and has been a special contributor to President Obama's blog, Joining Forces, a site for military families and volunteers.
Veterans are an incredible group of people to give back to hear their stories and to be inspired by them like I have been the last few years. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Her work with the wounded has touched her life deeply. She is committed to a career in a pharmacy, hoping to serve in an area VA hospital.
She was our first student to go through a career shadow program, which is run by voluntary service. We find mentors in the VA that we can assign them to, and they learn all aspects. It was really neat to see her grow and learn more about the pharmaceutical area where she was placed, and learn and develop relationships with the pharmaceutical staff.
In one area of the VA, she's Ms. Cheryl, a hardworking pharmacy student. But back over in the domiciliary, she's just Crystal, a person driven by compassion. A person who gives out gifts to American veterans just as she continues to remember the gifts they have given to her. Bingo! And to all of us.
You take your time out of your day to come in here and do the things that you do. It really shows a real genuine concern. So for you, I genuinely wish the ultimate in happiness, the ultimate in career success, and may you and your parents continue to have a happy, prosperous relationship and careers in all you do. And God bless you tremendously, tremendously.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you too.
The American Veteran can be found on the VA homepage, www.va.gov. Just click on Media Room, then Video. You can also watch it on the VA YouTube page, VA's Knowledge Network, the Content Distribution Network, and the Pentagon Channel.
VA recently announced the winner of a year-long competition to select the developer of a software application to make resources accessible to people helping homeless veterans and others in need.
Cubase of Reston, Virginia won the $25,000 prize for developing a mobile app called Homeless Reach. VA collaborated with HUD and HHS and the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation on the competition.
Project REACH is a component of the initiative to end homelessness among veterans. It is a collaborative effort with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, the Department of Health and Human Services, and the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation. The winner of the Project REACH Challenge was Cubase, a data management company located in Reston, Virginia.
The company was actually founded in Dayton, Ohio by some former technology team that came out of LexisNexis. Our healthcare leadership team, Gary Sofo and Josh Temkin, thought this would be a nice opportunity for us to do a couple things. One was do good things for the nation's veterans, which was important to us because we do feel that we have a responsibility to be involved in the community and support some of the activities and initiatives of our customers. And we also felt it was an opportunity to expose some of our technology and capabilities to the Veterans Administration.
What we've done now is we've taken data that's been distributed across multiple different data sources that has been hard to find, often in formats that aren't easily computable or you can use on a mobile device or on the web, and we put it all together into a single resource that caregivers or the homeless can use themselves at a kiosk to actually find things that they're interested in or in need of. So where before someone would have to go and call or do a lot of deep searching or keep their own repository of information contacts, we've put all that information together into a single resource that can be used now.
The Homeless Reach mobile app provides homeless veterans, caregivers, and at-risk veterans a one-stop shop for information. You can search for shelters, find job data, VA programs, and healthcare and other services based on your location. You can set up reminders to alert you when a bed is available near you, or schedule an appointment at a VA hospital. Putting an abundant amount of data in your hands in a useful format to find what you need in an instant. The well-laid-out app received the highest score from a panel of judges based on sustainability, scalability, and user experience.
Cubase won because they beat out the competition on, I think, almost all of those. Their app really was the one that really showed the panel of judges that this is the one that's going to have the most promise of scaling up, the most promise of being complete as already complete, and really it does have a plan for being free in perpetuity. I would also note that Cubase donated their prize money.
We're donating it to the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Worry Fund in the name of Lieutenant Christopher Moscow, who's a friend of one of the senior partners here that died in action in Afghanistan. I think everyone in the Cubase family, just about everyone, has someone who's either active military or is a veteran. My father actually got most of his care from the Veterans Administration, so it's an organization we're very close to.
The Homeless Reach app can be downloaded for free through the Android market or the Apple App Store. For VA News, I'm Jim Benson.
Nearly 400 veterans with traumatic brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, orthopedic amputations, visual impairments, certain neurological conditions, and other disabilities participated in the National Disabled Veteran Winter Sports Clinic. Here's a wrap-up video of the week-long adaptive sports clinic in beautiful Snowmass, Colorado.
We're burning daylight, let's go. Let's do it.
This clinic has changed my life. I realized that if I can do this, I can do anything.
This is a total healing effect here through the recreation, the camaraderie. Hi, Reva! Being at a family reunion, so to speak, of veterans.
That is my world, and I can conquer it. So, you know, life is good. I can conquer that.
We know that when veterans are challenged, both mentally and physically, it helps their recovery. So this week is an important week, but it's just part of a year-long process where we really build up to this event to challenge veterans to do more.
They say it's one of the greatest programs that they have ever seen or ever been part of. And they said there's nothing better than the Winter Sports Clinic.
Did you know? April is Earth Month. This year, VA Central Office employees came out to celebrate with a Green Routine exhibition, profiling organizations that go out of their way working to improve energy efficiency and sustainability by going green. The exhibition included partners from Energy Star, the National Park Service, Repax, and Anacostia Watershed, among others. The Green Routine is an initiative of the Greening VA Working Group to minimize energy cost, reduce the emission of greenhouse gases, improve conditions for VACO employees and visitors, and serve as a model to the rest of VA.
Part of the Green Routine is that it's a daily initiative that's very easy, very simple steps. Things you can do is when you finish your lunch, your glass of water, your bottle of water, your can of soda, recycle those. Double-sided printing, walking out of your office, you turn off your lights, you turn off your computer monitors. So if you do 1 or 2 things a day, it can make a big difference.
You can find out more on the Green Routine initiative by visiting the website on the screen.
Memorial Day is Monday, May 27th. Get out and enjoy the weather while paying tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation and way of life. For the 8th consecutive year, actors Joe Mantegna and Gary Sinise will co-host the National Memorial Day Concert on the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol. The live event and air date is Sunday, May 26th from 8 until 9:30 p.m. Check your local PBS listings for additional air times.
Gary Sinise and Joe Mantegna. 2, 1, and we are up.
I learned that at some point in my life that freedom is not free, and that someone pays the price, and that there are those who pay a much dearer price than anyone else. And so my message to them is, we haven't forgotten, and speaking for myself and for Gary and for those of us who have a like mind, we'll do our very best to make sure that nobody forgets.
That's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching today. Call or email VA News Producer Ken McKinnon at the phone number or email address on the screen if you have ideas or suggestions for stories. I'm Samantha Rijo.
And I'm Basil White. Thanks for your service to our nation and to the heroes who have defended it. See you next time.